Welcome to another Sea Bear production. Wow.
Welcome to the unpopular opinion of Sea Bear and Kendall. Welcome to another episode of the unpopular opinion with Sea Bear and Kendall. What up, Kendall?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Oh man, it's holiday season. Hashtag going broke.
Oh God, bro. I know what that's like, man. This holiday season, I'm gonna have my niece and nephew make them some toys this year. We go like I don't know. It's just I feel like maybe we're gonna go the Kwanzaa route. It feels like a little cheaper.
Kwanzaa?
Yeah, make their toys out of corn or something.
Oh man, you need to be like those people that they have out there in Pennsylvania, those Amish.
Yes.
Amish.
No, we ain't doing no technology, man.
No technology. No. Hey, let's say hashtag no technology this holiday. Yes. So we do have two guests. The first guest we have is Miss Valenice the Beast, the entrepreneur. That's what I'm talking about. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me. How are you guys today?
Oh, great.
Yes, so I am an entrepreneur. I am a tax preparer. I do credit repair, business credit. I also help small business owners with formatting their business. So if you don't know if you should do an LLC, sole proprietorship, C Corp, S Corp, I'm your girl. You can holler at me. And by night, I do jokes. I slang jokes.
She's slinging them. She's slinging them.
How many people have went to jail from the taxes you prepared?
None.
None? Okay. See, hey,
None.
Good record.
better than Wesley Snipes.
I have a
got.
great track record. Well, yes, I haven't went to jail either.
I see.
So
That's why I love to hear.
I'm free. They free. Come see me. Come see me.
And all right, and the person over here wrapped up like he's a. How do you want it? I don't even know what to call. So I'm gonna just say his name. He is the minister. You fat that minister, Mr. Dion Washington. How you doing, sir?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
Oh man, great.
Bruh, yeah, today I'm Pooh Christy. Yeah, today I'm Pooh Christy.
He's Pooh Christy today. Okay.
But yeah, I'm just a minister and stand-up comedian. So
Just a minister.
yeah, no, man. But today I just got my minister license I want to say 2 weeks ago. So
Okay.
I'm new in this.
So you new ordained.
Yeah, I'm newly ordained. Jesus just touched me.
Okay.
Tell him a minister for what religion? Because with the mask on, we
Right.
can't tell.
Right.
Yeah,
That is
You know what I'm saying?
so
If it's
this
Minister
is,
Farrakhan or if
This
it's Minister.
is straight Christianity.
Okay, just, you know what I'm saying? Let them know.
Baptist, with the hats, with the hat,
With the hackles.
with the hat. I know how to shout. That's like that type of Jesus.
No, he's the type of Jesus.
They have revivals every Sunday. Hey, hold on. On that, revivals to me when I was growing up was the most funniest thing ever. You know why? Because you could always tell when the music is about to go happen. Because the preacher be like, he gives the drummer the look, and then he be like, and the Lord said, it's about to go down. You big nothing, son. You see him on the
And
And the next thing you know, he look at the drummer, and the next thing you know, you hear that. That's all you hear.
So the thing I love about that is don't nobody shout on the first one. Like
Everybody waiting for the drop.
They waiting for the drop.
I ain't waiting for the drop.
Hey, you know that. Hey, sweats. Revivals, you lose some pounds.
Oh, for sure.
Revival
That's a
Sundays.
sweaty affair. It's hot up there, bro.
Right.
No, yeah.
So, man, minister. Yeah, you just threw me off right there. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But
Real quick, man, we got two of my favorite comedians on this. I'm really excited about this show.
yeah,
Right?
this is a great show.
Because I've been on Dion since the beginning, but just over the last couple of weeks, I've been able to see more Valenice from a fan perspective. And so, I'm
Thank you.
excited to.
And let's also bring out to reality is that she is the first female on the show.
You can call me first
A
lady.
pioneer woman.
Pioneer, entrepreneur.
Look, I'm trailblazing. Yes, trailblazing. I'm
And we
making a
gotta
way.
say thank you. We got to, because we need
welcome.
that female opinion.
Yes.
Got to get it. We got to get it. So with that, our first topic today is, I'm bringing it out. Well, hold on, cause because when you see the topic, when I say bring it out, I don't want to get no losses.
Yeah. We
Oh yeah,
should.
keep it in.
Yeah, keep it in. Bring it out.
Hey,
So, all right, let's get down, because this is one of the number one questions that I've been getting hit on some conversations. Why is it weird when men stare at women's cleavage? They're hanging out. You put it out there. But why is it creepy when we look at it? And it's not creepy when women look at penis prints. Why is this?
First of all, I'm only speaking for myself as a woman, right?
Yes.
It is equally creepy to me to be all in your crotch, okay? Or yours. Definitely yours, you know? It's equally creepy for me to be in between your legs as it is for somebody to be, well, I ain't got no breasts, so they ain't looking at much over here. You ain't got much cleavage. I ain't working with too much of nothing, so I don't get creeped out when people look at my little boobies. I get excited because I'm like,
finally.
right, I'll be happy like, ooh, somebody like the little bitty titty committee. Okay. But no, it is equally creepy. Like, I do it, right? But I feel weird about it. Like,
Do you?
yes,
Oh man,
I feel like a little peeping Tom.
No, you just
I can't help it. I'm a man that actually like breasts, so I occasionally look down just as I'm talking. I'll look you in your eyes. Please believe I will. But it'll be a it'll be a quickie. It's just a quickie. You won't even notice, or maybe you will. It happens.
so that's that part. The whole like looking at cleavage thing. I never really understood because my eyes got a pretty big field of vision. So if I just take one, I think instead of looking down, just take a step back. You know what I'm saying? You need more in your field of vision because it look better. Just let me take a step back. Now I see your whole you, and I don't gotta, hit you with the binocular vision.
I think for women it's different because we have to literally look down.
Yeah,
Right. You know
it's
what I
a
mean? Like
little weird.
and sometimes you get stuck there because now your imagination
can't
is
right.
now your imagination is running wild. So you like,
So let me ask you this. So when a man's walking up to you, he look like he's about to come up to you, talk to you. Do you go from forehead to feet or feet to forehead?
I go from feet to forehead.
You a feet to forehead type of person. Okay.
It's a good route to take.
Yeah.
I'm a forehead to feet.
You a forehead to feet person.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just like to see what the outfit look like. First of all, don't be looking at mine. Like, I'm like, ma'am, I'm up here. You real disrespectful. I ain't gonna lie, I like feeling like sometimes like I want to feel like a lady. Like I'm like,
Just
Like a
I'm
piece
a
of meat.
gentleman.
put a towel around your waist, bro.
Get away from me, whoremonger.
What's the most important thing that you look for when you look from forehead? Because you go forehead to feet.
Truthfully, as I've been maturing, as I've been maturing, man, I've been out the dating scene for a while. So yeah, but as of, if I remember correctly, I went from mouth to mid thigh. Because I don't judge people by their shoes. Okay. But if your tongue look like you were in jail, it's a fail.
See, for me, I look at it like women are like an album. So I don't necessarily start from, I just jump around for my favorite tracks.
Okay.
I don't just hit play on track one and go all the way down to the feet.
Okay.
I ain't trying to look for the features.
I want to hit a singles first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, I mean, I mean, like the let's see, with the opposite sex and everything else. With they say opposites attract and everything, and a lot of people have been doing this, saying, "I'm a man, I can't have female friends. If I'm not hitting it, then I'm not with it." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, you think that's like true? Can women and men have friendships without sex?
Yep. One of my best friends is a man. We've never touched
Never
each
thought
other.
about it.
Never thought about it. I mean, he might have thought about it. I never thought about it. But he
did.
says he.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, right.
He thought about it like once or twice or 10 times. He
So
probably
we'll say 10 times. So no, I never thought about it. Plus, I dated his brother, so that would be
that don't matter.
At all.
And see, this is why I have male friends, platonic male friends. And then when you're in a relationship, you can't tell your partner everything. And people will be like, "Oh, my partner has to be my best friend." That's absolutely, you should be. But there are some things that your man doesn't want to hear, and there's some things your woman doesn't want to hear
Preach.
either. So I like to have, and then there's just, I don't know. I just like to, I don't know. You have to have, every woman needs a real man in her life, and every man needs a real woman in his life. Like whether it's a sister, a aunt, a cousin, a best friend, a coworker. Like you need good, solid people in your life. So I do believe that you can have friendships without sex.
Okay.
So I feel like, me personally, yes, but you gotta like categorize them in like a different way. So like, if like you're my female friend, you are now my sister. Like don't nobody want to have sex with their sister.
Put a title on it
Unless it's
real
like
quick.
the freaky
Put a title on
Pornhub
it.
creepy people, like your stepsister like that.
Right,
Like,
right.
unless you're like that, then hopefully you're not. But yeah, no, I instantly like, oh, you want to be friends, sister?
That's you gotta label my sister.
Like, my little sister right there. Like, yeah, like
Wow.
because
Yeah, real
like,
quick.
see, the thing is, I'm married, so like my wife is like not having it, but also I need to talk to people when like I need a woman's opinion, because women, they don't really tell you everything that like how they really feel. So I'd be like, so why is she acting like this? And little sis might come around, do, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm being stupid right now. All right, so yeah. You can, but just
Yeah. All right, look, let me ask y'all, are y'all in relationships?
I like that answer. Look, I like that answer.
Right. Like, let me
What her answer?
revise. Let me revise. Are y'all in situationships, relationships, friends with benefits, or just he's my dude?
D.
He's my dude.
All of the above.
That's the most solid.
All of the above. Situationship, relationship. I got it all right now.
See, Balinese, that's my girl. Balinese on the same
Well, me,
page.
as of right now, I'm in a relationship. I know you're married.
Congratulations.
So relationship. I never really asked you, Kendall.
I'm in the D. I'm in the D.
You
in the
know what I'm
Ds?
saying?
Yeah,
we did.
all the above.
We
We got situationships, relationships, friends with benefits.
Hold on, I forgot.
Entanglements.
They turned into what they turned into.
Entanglements, If you like it, then you need to put a ring on. I'm not claiming nobody until I'm married.
There
so
you
if
go.
You wanna be with Balinese the Beast, and
Okay.
go ahead and give me some hardware.
So, but I mean, okay. So, Balinese, would you call yourself a independent woman then?
Yes.
Yes.
I am looking to be a dependent. If anybody out there in America,
gotta change it. Yes.
I'm tired of paying my bills. I am sick.
Oh, you gonna still have to pay your bills? What you mean?
Oh.
Not if you're a dependent.
Not if you're a dependent.
That
you don't have
means that
to do
you don't gotta
that.
pay no bills.
Right. Oh, you trying to be a dependent?
Have you seen my stand up?
I have.
Okay, so you know I'm a homosexual.
Yes.
Okay,
Homosexual.
so
Yes. She said it.
She trying to get them
Homosexual.
bedrooms.
Please tell
She
me
trying
what
to get them
homosexual
bedrooms.
means.
Yes, you got to tell what a
A
homosexual is.
homosexual is someone who enters a relationship to prevent homelessness. I can't say it the
Skills.
way I usually say it.
Right.
But it's someone who gets with you so they won't be under a violence.
Right. She says, I shall cook for you
and
if you
clean.
give me lights.
You give me likes. That's
You
a
give me-
good
you
trade.
give me- yeah, it is.
That's a good
You
trade.
giving me lights to cook with. I appreciate it. I mean, can't cook in a dog.
You can't.
So-
You can't.
Yes, I am independent. I've always been a independent person, but I have not always been an independent woman, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I just got out of a 7-year bid where I was
Not a bid.
Hard times. We're doing hard time in a relationship. Hard time in a relationship.
I feel like when a person compares a relationship to jail time,
No, it ain't,
prison.
Like-
Look, prison.
it ain't,
God.
it ain't that much
I got
different.
What prison, like Rikers? Or
bet.
like,
right?
Oh, minimum security.
Maximum.
What's the worst?
What's the word?
Yeah.
Maximum
She-
security.
Yeah, maximum.
She in
maximum
Alcatraz.
security prison.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh man, that
So-
means that you couldn't even go outside
I
son,
couldn't.
for an hour.
When I got
She in
out,
a rec time.
when I got out,
Hey,
I
hey.
was like I had to escape,
Hey.
like literally.
Yeah, oh man.
Hey, I've been in both. They ain't that different.
So
Jail and relationships, they're not that different.
no, he's not lying.
Oh wow! I never put it that way. You know how I always looked at relationships for real. In the beginning when I started dating, I always walked on eggshells, and I'm gonna just be honest because I was like, man, if I do something wrong, she's just gonna leave me, right? And then after a while, I was like, you know what? I gotta value myself. This woman can leave anytime she want to.
These are
when
facts.
when I learned how to be single, because it took me maybe 4 years to learn how to be single and be by myself. I was like, yeah, I like this. I can like literally sit on my couch, butt naked, eat some popcorn, and watch Bebe's Kids on Netflix. You know what I mean? Like, and enjoy
on Netflix
myself.
now?
They got pros and cons. Relationships and being single, it's pros and cons
It is.
to both. Both of them got things that when you're not in it, you miss about it. When you switch the situation, the other situation, you be like, "Whoo, I missed that about
Right.
being single," or "Whoo, I missed that about being in a relationship."
well, in my case, since I'm married, like I don't even remember what singleness is. Like I remember like the one
that
time
not
I
here,
did try to
How
step
long
out.
have you been married? Let's just put that out there. How
So,
long have
I've
you
been
been
married for 7 to 8 years.
Yeah.
7 to 8 years. When did you get married? What age?
I got married at the age of 19.
19, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
I was still pimping at night.
Like yo, but
Hey, you got 3 kids, right?
Three.
Three.
One just came. Like literally. Just
Congratulations.
Last one. Thank you. You feel me?
Remember that
My
far,
sperm
too,
still
man.
works.
Yeah,
it
bro.
does.
You got both. Listen,
I like it.
I've been dropping it. You know what I'm saying?
I've been dropping it.
I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should set clear boundaries with people from the beginning, especially when you're getting ready to like move in together and things like that. Because if I come home and my dude is sitting on the couch butt naked watching Bebe's Kids eating popcorn, I'm like, okay, that's his me time. I'm gonna find something to do.
No, you're supposed to
me
get
time.
butt naked with him.
That's it.
Depending on if he was like that before I got there and I didn't get no text about it,
Right.
that's his me time.
No,
I'm interrupting
that's
something
right.
right now,
I ain't gonna lie.
So for me, it's just when you have clear boundaries and give people their space. I'm not a handcuffer, right? So you're not gonna handcuff me either. I can't be with anybody that's insecure. You can't be looking at me crazy when I come in at 3:00 in the morning from slanging these jokes. You can, but you shouldn't.
No,
you know
that's
what I'm
real.
saying?
But- Right.
So,
But comedians are gonna get that because I know I've been coming in like around 4:00 in the morning. My girl looking at me doggone crazy. Like she wake up and she give me this eye like this, like,
yeah.
and then I hear about it in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So that's to me, that's the hard part about like being in a relationship is when you're in a relationship, like part of what they're getting is that they can influence you, and I'm supposed to care when you're mad, right? Like that's how it's supposed to go. So like I'm supposed to give you like an explanation or tell you this, that, and the third. Like no, like when you got situationships or other situationships, it's real easy to be like, you don't like it.
Why you mad?
Well, yeah, why don't?
We ain't even together.
Yeah,
Like,
don't ask me. Like,
I'm
where
sorry?
I'm coming. Yeah,
I'm so glad.
I'm wherever you think I am. Like, you know what I'm
Let me
saying?
say
Don't
something.
ask me too many.
I'm actually getting used to that because
Y'all
my
are
girl be
blessed.
hitting me.
You-
Like, look,
right,
y'all
right,
are
right.
blessed.
Like,
Like, she be
don't
asking
ask
me.
me nothing, bro.
yeah, she be asking me like, where you at? And I'll be still in my single mode. Like, why you asking me this? Like, it's my me time. Like I'm out here trying to make this money for us.
But so like
it's for
in
the
my
greater good.
situation, like I'm married, so like if she does question me, I'm like, whatever I'm doing, you still gonna be with me at the end of the day. Like till death do us part. If we
that
part,
is the ultimate
you
trump
gotta
card.
die.
We married, bruh. That's what you need to text back. Anytime she asks you,
Right.
where are you? We married.
We married, cause like
We married, bruh.
what you gonna do about it? Leave?
We married.
She might.
I wish she would. Till
I wish.
till death do us part. If we part, you gotta die.
That's it. That's all
So
right.
okay. So
I wish
with
you
that
would.
being said, there's no deal breakers for you.
Not really.
Not really. Okay, what that mean? Because
That's a real marriage, though.
Because,
not
like,
really like.
So like I really look at it like I have to like when it comes to marriage and real marriage, like you have to really you're gonna get a different person every year. Like I'm not like last year I wasn't Minister Dion.
Exactly.
I was crazy than a mug. Like no telling, like you have to go through all these different stages. So like during them different stages, you gotta kind of be willing to stick through them because eventually it does get good. Like you do go through those hard times, but it's like those marriages that stick together. Like there are marriages that last 60, 80 years.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've been seeing them. I've been seeing them.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I always ask old couples, like every time I see them, like, hey, what did you do to do this? They was like, have a lot of sex and forgive. I said,
That's
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's why you
Yeah.
can't.
And see, I'm still working on forgiveness because you hurt my feelings and make me cry. It's a wrap. Like
Right.
I'm done forever. Like
Yeah. I have that moment too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm over him. I'm on to the next one.
And I'm the opposite. Where it's like you don't gotta hurt my feelings, but you got about 3 complaints before I'm like, oh, this don't seem like where you want to be. So
See, you have to
know,
want to.
man.
You have to want to. Like you said,
Yeah.
you got to want to stick it out with that person. You got to want the us more than me, more than you. You got to want that. So
And I'm not there.
I'm not there. Like
yeah, for marriage, it's more about selflessness than
Yeah.
selfishness.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, we did get off the topic of independent women. I just want to sling right back to that
But
real
we
quick.
can sling right back into it.
So pretty much, with the independent woman, to me, I like them. I understand they make their own money.
Yes.
So if we're together and you make your own money and I make my own money, we put our money together, we could do a lot more things.
Yes.
And definitely if they're an entrepreneur or something of that nature, and we can put our entrepreneur minds together to make our family even more wealthier, I'm good with that. You know what I mean? So independence for me, because my mom was an independent woman, you know, and I've seen how a single mother can do with a child and bring money in as well. It's a lot of work. It's sacrifice does have to be made.
Oh yeah.
But as long as your kids are provided for, then it's okay. So with the whole the answer to that question, yes, I will. I would date an independent woman. I'm down with that.
So can a woman
that.
be too independent? Because I feel like I went from being a dependent, right, to being like overly independent now. Like I don't want to do nothing for me. Like when we go out, I'm reaching for my purse, you know. He like, hold on, baby, I got it. I'm a man. I'm like, I'm not saying you're not a man,
Right.
you know. But at the same time, I can feed myself. I can.
Right. But that's him. That's his insecurities, though, I feel.
No, so I feel like, and this is me personally, like, yeah, you can be too independent because at this point, like, what is he here for? Like, at this point, like, as a man, like, our typical nature is to provide.
Correct.
Our typical nature is to provide. So at the moment that you take away that providing, what do you need me for? Like, you might as well just go in here and get the banging yourself. Like, you don't need me. Just have fun.
That's what I was about to say. It's basically what you need for is just penis and companionship.
And so the thing is, I think sometimes in today's world where women got so many opportunities to provide, I think part of it is redefining yourself and being like, okay, not only do I bring money to the table or that, but I'm also like cool to be around too. Like, so even if everything for me is paid for, I'll still bring value because I'm like, you know, a good, you know, time, a good person to hang around with, you know, listen, all that stuff, type of stuff. So I think sometimes when you feel like I provide, it's almost like redefining provide. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you provide? Like money or you know,
You gotta bring something
support,
to the table.
right?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't do nothing, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
and it's dudes out there that don't do nothing, they don't provide,
And this is why they're entanglements.
right?
right, like you provide a good time,
Right,
and that's
right.
it,
I ain't
sir.
gonna lie though. So this is the thing about women that are too independent though. Like women that are too like independent, they talk a lot of junk, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's
they
very
come
true.
with a mouth on them because they know like you can't just talk to me any type of way. Like
No,
They, as I say, they be sharper than they swords.
even when I was a dependent, I still
You had a
talked
mouth,
crazy.
right?
Yeah,
Talk
like you gonna
crazy,
get this
right?
mouth either way.
But see,
Either way, it's one of my greatest attributes.
I like a little talking crazy. Let me
Double
know. Keep me on your
entendres.
toes. Talk crazy to me a little bit though.
Right,
all
right. Because you want to make sure your lady can handle herself when she out, right? You
Talk a
know.
little, talk a little,
Yeah.
no, not every day, but you know, talk to me crazy a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want my woman to just come over here and be like, "Hey, baby, can you do this?" Nigga, shut up, you do it.
But
Oh.
don't it throw you off though? Like when you did something that you be like, at this point, you should be talking to me crazy, and then you don't.
Yeah, that's
Like,
when you
what's
should
going
be
on?
scared.
Yeah, like what
You should be
happened?
scared then.
Like that was a talk crazy to me offense I just did.
Like, I'm willing.
Now,
Yeah,
if you
I wanna
know
take
you
the
did something
consequences.
crazy, she definitely
Yeah,
know you
I'm
did
willing to
something
take the
crazy.
consequences. Say what you got to say.
Yeah, be scared. Be afraid.
Yeah.
Nah,
Be very
if she
afraid.
don't say nothing, that's when you need to be scared.
That's
Yeah.
when you need to
Then
be
she just
right.
looking at you like,
Yeah. When we get to that, okay, cool point.
Yeah,
Or
that's
it
when you
is
got
what
some
mine
problems.
is.
It is what it
niggas start washing dishes
It is what
randomly.
it is.
That's a
Or
problem.
for me, don't worry about it.
Don't even
Because
worry
I'm
about it.
independent,
Oh,
right?
that's
So
the
if I
worst-
tell you don't worry
That's
about
the
it,
worst
I
thing you
mean
can
that.
tell to
Like,
a man.
don't worry about
If
it.
he was already gonna do it, and then you take it away from him, let him do it no more. He like, nah, don't worry about it. I got it.
Don't
You
worry
good? You be like, oh nah. He'll cut your grass that night at night.
They can't even see
With that
niggas.
head lamp
Yeah,
flashlight.
with the head like, no. She said, I got it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm about to get off the relationship topic and let's get to this new technology. Man, have y'all been hearing about the new AI?
Bruh.
That's artificial intelligence for the people that don't know about AI.
I know.
it. I thought you were talking about Allen Iverson.
Look,
Niggas finna get that's a new one.
Like, you
niggas
got a
NBA
son.
cussing
My
niggas over.
guy got a son, bro.
Right. I mean, are y'all seeing the new technology coming out here where they're going to be having AI that can reproduce?
So yeah,
can't nobody reproduce but humans.
bruh,
Man
no,
and woman.
No, so like literally now I was like reading this on Instagram. They're literally making robots that can reproduce.
Other robots?
I guess. So,
I think
But
they
it's
make
the
other
thing,
robots.
They having other robots?
like, I'm wondering how are they reproducing? Like, is this
How
like
is
a
this
bunch
happening?
of metal clinking together?
It was like, hold on, and one of the
Pets and
robots
humans.
is like, no, I'm not ready. Like,
Yeah,
Pets
right.
and you like, is there a talking stage?
Like,
They
yeah,
have to
right.
get to
I
know each
understand the word,
other. Like, what was that movie?
Nigga, what's your-
iRobot.
iRobot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
well, Will Smith.
I can just imagine the talk stage. Like, so what hard drive do you got?
You wanna be in my software?
oh,
Like, is that they sexy
Not the
talk?
software.
The
Yeah.
software.
Listen, I'm cool with the robots being born. Who the hell gonna raise these little robots though?
the robot,
The robot
parents.
parents.
Like, is it gonna be a community
That's your
of
film, man.
robots? Like,
Well,
they gonna have daycare.
They gonna be in my school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, you know, there was this dude that said,
Little
quote
bad robots
unquote,
walking around.
quote
right, you
unquote,
feel me?
came from the future, talking about that only jobs that people are going to have is taking care of the elderly. Everything else is going to be robots.
I'm cool with that. Let the robots
No,
do
I
that.
don't want a robot to do my lineup. I don't want a barber shop. I want an actual barber.
Oh, you want that feeling?
Yeah, I
That
want
sounds like something
skin.
robot could
I
do.
want-
I
I
need
want
human
to talk.
interaction.
Yeah, human
Like,
interaction.
yeah, I
Like,
have
certain
to have
jobs,
it.
like you can't tell. I don't want a robot telling stand-up jokes.
Nah,
No,
that would be
no,
the worst.
no.
Robots would have
They
the
don't
worst
understand. They don't understand our struggle.
sense of humor.
Like, they be like, hey, like one time I went to change my oil.
He be
and all
telling
of a
so
sudden-
Yeah,
robot specific jokes.
yeah,
Boy,
like,
it'd
we
be so
won't get-
trash.
Imagine the
It will
robots in
not
the back
resonate.
laughing.
Yeah, bro.
It will not.
It was like I
resonate.
had a leak. They said it was robot gonorrhea. It was like,
Nah, bro. And I also feel like, just in light of the Dave Chappelle thing, I feel like a robot stand-up material will be offensive to humans. Like I'll be
Yes.
the one writing letters talking about.
We should
Like,
be able to cancel
are you
them.
serious?
Like,
Cancel-
Yeah, cancel culture.
Cancel
Should be
comedy
in
by
fact.
4,000, bruh.
Comedy by 4,000.
No, seriously. I don't.
really-
I'm not comfortable. This doesn't make me comfortable.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's like they keep making movies, and then they was like, "There's one person in the world that's like, I think I can live through that."
Or I think I could build that. Or
It's just like,
like some people out here waiting for the apocalypse to happen. Just to let y'all.
No, they wanted to. Like, I
Right.
met a
You
person
wanna see
who
them.
was like really ready for the apocalypse, and like I didn't like him.
Hey, no, but for real, like just in case the apocalypse come in our lifetime, how well do you know the Bible?
Very well.
Well enough that you got it memorized and you can write it down,
Not the whole
like Book of Eli.
Like, so you talking about towards the end, like Revelations?
Like I'm talking about the whole. Y'all seen
About
Book
the
of
whole-
Eli?
Yes, I saw the Book of Eli.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Dude
we
had
gonna
the
need
whole
somebody to
Bible
do
in
that.
Braille.
He had the whole Bible memorized, bro, and he had to because he was the only person that remembered. They burned all the books. So I'm designated you to memorize the whole thing.
You got me messed up.
Get on it.
I can tell you right
ask that
now, all
question,
mine
that's
is
your
Holy
job.
Spirit.
Oh,
based. Holy Spirit, tell me what I
When
need
you
to
asked
tell
him
him.
that question, if you can remember it, and I was like, I looked over here, I was like, bro, you say something right because you are a minister. I introduced you as a minister, please. No one book.
No, I know. That's the thing. Like I was looking. I was like, "There's no book of the Eli in the Bible." That was confusing me. I was sitting there like, you talking about Revelation, the end where the apocalypse is kind of
There really is no Book of Eli, bro, but it do sound like it could be a book of that. All right. If you said it hard enough, I'd definitely be like, yeah, I read that one.
I remember that from when I was a kid.
I remember vaguely something about it.
everybody, like all the Christians who were watching this, would be like, he don't need to be no minister no more. Take him off.
Canceled. No.
Rip up his license.
Take the little collar off his neck, man.
What they say? They got the wolf in the sheep's clothing.
Leading the people astray.
I'm telling you. Oh yeah, Book of Eli, I done read that
I
8
read
times.
it.
Hey, speaking of pastors, man, have y'all heard about Joel Osteen?
Oh, with the money in the
with the
wall?
money in the
Yeah,
wall?
man, you heard of anything
Wait,
about
no,
that?
What happened?
So it was the church needed plumbing. So plumber came in to fix the church's plumbing, and somehow knocking down the wall, he found like a big duffel bag full of cash. It was
Like envelopes. It was envelopes of like checks.
Yeah, so it was just like
money.
a big old thing of missing money just
Hallelujah.
hidden. Yeah, listen, I'm that plumber, bro.
Tell you
Farmer,
something.
oh, the
I wouldn't
Lord
have said
has-
That would
nothing.
have been. I would have felt like God blessed me.
Right,
with
I
that
would've
money.
said-
Like,
I would've
God
been- I ain't gonna
made it to where I was gonna be here.
Oh,
in
man.
this wall,
If
all the walls.
Specifically that
this
wall.
wall, right here.
If I was that
This is my
plumber,
money.
I'm coming to Joel Osteen and be like, bruh, I just so you know, I found 500,000 in that wall.
But why would you tell on
I would have
yourself?
told.
Yeah.
Nah, because
nothing.
they would have been like, you sure? Because it's supposed to be 6. I'm like, I only found 5.
Joe, it was a few
Yeah.
dollars in this wall. It was
Yeah,
about
it's supposed to be
$13.
$6. Let me go back
Let
to
me go
the
check.
wall.
Let me go back and check. I only found 5.
I think there's another leak.
Yeah, right there.
It would have
This
been
is not the first time
$13.
Joel Osteen has been in the media. Joe.
Oh man, Joel Osteen is. No offense to any of our Joel Osteen fans out there, but if you following Joel Osteen, I don't think you're getting to heaven.
Oh gosh, damn!
You do?
Wait a minute, sir.
No, that's my opinion. That's my unpopular opinion.
It is. Okay.
It's just, you're not getting in, bro.
Man.
Just switch. You can switch if you're still alive. All my listeners, you can find another pastor.
Michael Todd.
It's not too
There
late.
you go.
Look, all
It's not
the
too
pastors-
late.
Yeah, all the pastors I grew up on are getting old and passing their torches to their people's son, daughter, or something like.
Yeah.
Like when I was little, my mom always had blasting Creflo Dollar, Joel Osteen. The what's the lady? The lady. Oh man.
Oh, I remember her. I know you're talking about the white lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the white lady.
Joyce Meyer?
Joyce Meyer, yeah.
Joyce Myers.
And then you had Lewis. Oh, what was his name?
I was finna say Louis C.K.
Oh, nah, don't go.
I don't know anybody named Lewis. Look, I don't know no Lewis.
I don't remember. Let me scratch Lewis. So, yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like when we grew up, all the people that we know that we grew up on are like dying off or retiring, and then all the new energy is coming. What are y'all feeling about this new energy that's coming out here?
First of all, when you say we grew up on. How old are y'all? Like,
I'm 34.
okay,
I'm 33.
27.
okay.
How you know what? I'm not gonna ask because they said you're not supposed to ask a woman her age. But how old are you?
Yes. Look, take a wild guess.
Take a You're not gonna trap me on that one.
22. Yeah, you see, like that's how you do
There
it. That's how you do it.
That's how you
He's
do it.
smart.
Yeah, he was
raised
smart.
right.
That's what.
I'm 37.
Okay, we in the
cool.
same.
I
We
can't
in the
tell.
same.
In real life, thank you.
We went to high school.
Look, in industry.
There we go. There we go.
So as long as I can pass for it, I'm gonna stick with it.
Hey man,
no
you
crack.
can drop it some more if you just what you can pass for.
That's that water.
Today's
Yeah,
25.
feel me.
That coconut oil, I mind my
You
business.
feel
I drink
me?
my water. Yes, I mind my business, and I use coconut oil.
Okay. But yeah,
She been exfoliating.
Those are my secrets, people.
those are your secrets.
Those are my secrets. Mind your business. Drink your water. Coconut oil.
So okay. So but you when you asked that question, it knocked me off my
I'm
my
sorry.
train
So-
of thought.
No,
So I'm like, oh man.
I grew up with like TDJ.
TDJ, that's another one. Yes.
That's the main
Yeah,
one.
Juanita Bynum, Bishop Noel Jones, but I also am apostolic, so that's a different,
Say that one more time.
apostolic.
What does that mean?
Pentecostal, apostolic Pentecostal.
Okay.
Well, I used to be. Well, I look.
Okay.
I believe in God. Just put it like that, right?
There you go.
So yeah.
Has anybody ever tried any different religions like Jehovah's Witness and have y'all ever been to Jehovah's Witness temple?
Do you know they tried to recruit me recently?
Jehovah's
for real?
Witnesses?
Yeah.
I have a story about that.
They made you an offer.
Yeah, they
I'm
made
sorry
me
about
up.
that.
They was like, we could teach you everything. I'm like, I don't think
Nah,
I want to
fam.
know what you teaching.
Yeah. So one of my family members is Jehovah's Witness, and he was like, "Hey, cuz, come to temple with me." I was like, you know what? I'm open. I'm open in a lot of things. So I went to temple. So no offense to Jehovah's Witnesses or anything, but they are very persistent at recruiting you. Because I swear, when I walked through the door, they didn't give me no chance. I walked through the door. They was like, "Are you ready to convert?"
Dang.
Like, you don't even know my name
Right,
yet.
like, hi, how are you?
Right, like, and then it was like you coming through the temple. Then they have their I don't know what they call it, not the sermon. Well, maybe the sermon, but it was just like it's not like what we grew up on, choir singing and all that. They have singing, but it's like a book and a keyboard.
No, all right.
Yeah, it's like it's real different. So I was like, man, I mean, like it's not for me, but y'all can tone it down with trying to convert people. Let people
that's a too strong of word for me. Like I'm a commitment phobe, so I need to be able to come in and out of this thing. So you say convert, sound like a door lock behind me. I can't
Right.
like, get
I'm
out of
stuck
this. You know,
forever.
right? Like
I'm a commitment phobe too. So
you know what I'm saying? Like
totally
that's strong.
understand.
Don't
Like,
convert me.
You got to use certain
Integrity.
words
Yeah,
with
don't
me.
say
Yeah, you got to use
convert.
I ain't
certain
gonna lie.
words.
So my grandma not a Jehovah Witness, but she likes like she's Jehovah, but you know like how old people don't say words, right? So she be like, yeah, I love Jehovah.
Jehovah.
She like, oh yeah, I love me some Jehovah. I read Exodus last week. I'm like, all right, grandma, go sit down.
Now, as a kid, I was out because I was like, bro, you gotta do. As a kid, I had to go to church a lot, and I was like, I go to church so much, and I don't even get a Christmas at the end of this. Like, boy,
that's-
I knew at 9 years old that wasn't the religion
It
for
wasn't
me.
gonna work for you?
Nah, you don't get no Christmas, cuz no.
no Christmas, no birthday presents.
No, nothing.
No, man, my
Being
my
a Christian
brother-
too hard
Right.
to not to be no gifts involved.
Not to, hey, the best gifts, the best holiday we have if people celebrated it would be Kwanzaa because we get 7 days like Hanukkah. We get 7 days of presents.
Yeah, but see, I don't know how Hanukkah worked, but Kwanzaa, I did mess with Kwanzaa 1 year. I don't know what my mama was going through, but we did try out Kwanzaa.
It's 7 days of presents, correct? Yeah.
But they're not like you think, bruh.
They like little small gifts,
yeah,
right?
they not
Yeah,
like
they
you ain't
like-
getting no PS3.
'Cause you can get like fruit.
Ain't no
Can't
date
you-
for that.
Can't they get you like fruit?
Yeah, you
like
get fruit
oranges,
and
apples,
a blanket.
like
yeah,
like
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else get the new
So that's-
Nintendo 64.
Right.
So
you
that's
got
you telling me those is like survival gifts?
yeah, they
Yeah.
right. They
Yeah.
supposed to have meaning, but it's like I'd rather them be like fun and entertaining.
right. As a kid, you would, right?
And see, this is the thing. Like I remember, like the Proud Family episode.
Yeah.
So I was like, they get gifts 7 days. I went to my mom. I was like, Mom, forget everything. We should celebrate Kwanzaa. She was like, do you know what Kwanzaa is? Not really, but the Proud Family kind of told me.
Remember that episode?
Right. Hey, you remember old buddy? He was like, Kwanzaa, Hurumbi, Hurumbi.
Proud family almost converted.
Oh man,
Almost converted you.
Because
Almost had 'em.
the thing about like Christmas for a kid, you need money for Christmas. So you could be like, Mom, I don't got no money, so ain't no Christmas for you. This is a one-way thing. But everybody can make something. So
Exactly.
your mom
They
be like,
can.
where my, Harambe gift at? And you like, "Sorry."
Everybody can make something.
So let me ask you this. Now, I've had people, I'll be like, yo, we've been through a pandemic and everything else. Times are hard. Why are you out here getting all these gifts for these kids, but you have these bills to pay afterwards? Why are you going to put yourself in debt like that for these kids? Yeah, give them a gift. I understand you don't make them feel bad about themselves. I get that. But no, you got to understand that there's days to come after Christmas. So I'm like, look, getting 10 presents for one kid and like 10 each if you have multiple kids, I get it. But one should be enough for this year. They should understand that there is living through these days.
I would say that, but I'll let one our guest handle it first.
I was just gonna say, I don't celebrate Christmas, so I don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
Wait, that's sound depressing.
It's lit. I went to Florida last year for Christmas.
Oh,
I'm talking
okay.
about the Thanksgiving part.
Oh, I still eat.
I love
I just don't. Yeah,
I don't celebrate
I
Christmas.
still eat.
We call it the gathering.
Right, you know, like this is Friendsgiving and
Yeah,
Family Day. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
those are dope.
I respect it as far as people being able to be off of work and being able to spend time with their loved ones that they may not see, and people are able to travel. That time of year. But to me, I'm just like, you're not about to punk me every year and eat the same thing
Right.
that y'all been eating for the last 80 years. Like, y'all not tired.
No.
Y'all ain't tired.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
To just do it again, like less than a month later, Christmas we eating the
Oh
same
yeah,
thing.
we gotta do the
like,
same thing over again. No, she
So
right.
yeah, but that's that's just me and my personal opinion.
About the same.
Right.
Yeah, about 2
Yeah,
weeks.
that we eat the
3
same
weeks.
thing.
3 weeks later, you eating the same thing.
Yeah.
I vote we swap out 4th of July food. Put that on Christmas.
I would love
Put the
some baked
Christmas
beans.
food on 4th of July. That way we got a little
I would love some baked beans.
space
right now.
between baked ham.
Beans on-
You know what I'm saying? We
Throw
got a little
some
space
baked
between
beans
baked
next to
ham.
my macaroni and cheese and my yams.
Right? You feel me?
My sweet
Like,
potatoes in there. But yeah. So society, people are too caught up, I believe, on what other people are doing instead of just doing what fits your household and your budget. I'm not getting ready to go broke so my kids won't get picked on at school. You know what I'm saying? You go to school to learn. You don't go. It's not a dang on fashion show. So for me, when I did used to get my kids gifts, I stayed within. I got them what they wanted, but within my budget. So I'm like, hey, write down what you want. Now write down what you really want.
Star.
Now write down what you can't live without, like what you feel like you would die if you don't get. Right? So if I get you these top 3 things, you're gonna be okay with that. Okay. And I was a single parent, so my kids was cool though. I talked to them.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I talked to them, let them know, like, hey, your mama can't do what old boy, or old girl do. So
I'm in a good space because my kids are so young.
Right.
So I can go to like Dollar General and like kill like the dollar area and come out where like 20 toys.
you know what I'm saying?
And my
Everybody-
son is over there
Everybody-
playing with that little stringy thing.
Yeah, just having a blast. Just having a
My
ball.
son is like, bro, I'm telling you, $5 below is it right
Yo.
now. Like,
When I found out about
Yeah.
that store, look,
killing them.
Look, that $5 below, they be having some good stuff in there. It don't last long. You get like
But
a week to a
kids-
month with it.
depending on how you
But
take care of it.
Kids' attention span don't last long, so
don't.
it don't matter. You ain't in it for the
I
long
remember,
haul.
this is when I knew I like wasn't finna start buying my kids gifts. It's like when we had the box and like my kid just like forgot the toy and he was just messing with the box and ripping that. And I'm sitting there like, Nick, it was this, the actual item in the box. He was like, but the box is fun.
Exactly.
Daddy.
Right.
Over his
Right.
head.
Exactly.
I'm just like, no
Yep,
what?
they have more fun with the box.
I'm gonna wait till you get 13.
Right, then we're gonna
want.
really start
Right.
talking about. But
So
you
I
know,
got time to save up.
right? I feel like parents though, they be trying to make it so that they not the topic they brought up in therapy. And that's why you got to pay all that money on Christmas. Nah, because for
It's
real,
probably gonna happen.
because
For real, you're right, you're right.
her therapist gonna be like, why your self esteem so low? And what she gonna do? She gonna go back to that toy that
It
she
was
didn't
my
get.
daddy.
Yeah, my dad. All I
It
wanted
was
in
my
the 4th
daddy.
grade, and he never came. And that's why.
Off topic. I'm sorry. This is off topic because you said that. I'm gonna say it. Just say it. All right. So when you go to the strip club, right, and then you be like really talking to the strippers when they be sitting in your lap or sitting next to you, and then they be like, "Hey man, why do you? What took you? Brought you to do this exotic dancing?" And it was, and one woman one time, I swear to you, she was like, "Yeah, my daddy and me just didn't have it. And I needed to make money." And I was like, "So it's daddy issues that bring you to here every day to make this money?" She was like, "No, it's mainly about the money though.
Yeah.
I do make like about $500 to $1,000 a day." And I'll be like, okay, so now my little niece is over here trying to be strippers, and I'm like, no, that's not the only thing that you can make money out here. You don't have to dance.
I'm gonna say
You don't
this.
have to dance.
That's what I'm gonna say. This like that. I don't really gotta ask the strippers why you do this because I see all the money on the floor. But
It makes sense to me.
But I think it's the women. If the women see an opportunity to make 500 racks and is turning it down because they got a daddy in their life, I don't believe in 2-parent homes because I don't think that's the wisest. Because I do it. If somebody look, my mom, I was raised by some good parents. Right, okay. 500 racks, I'll be in there shaking whatever I need to shake.
I'm more
Just in there doing the
concerned.
helicopter.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm more concerned about the guys that go to the strip club.
They make
like,
less
why
sense.
Are you here?
Why you?
Because
I get what you're about to say. Go ahead.
why you here?
Go ahead.
Right?
Okay.
Because you literally are getting ready to spend some kind of money, right?
Right.
On a woman that you're literally paying her to pay attention to you. And then you would have a lady friend that may need to borrow a couple of bucks, or even if it's your girl or whatever, and she may ask
Give
you for
her the
some
third
money,
degree.
and you want it, what you need it for. But you just paid this woman's child care, cell phone, car note, rent, but you asking me what I need it for, and we something to each other.
I
You
can
know what I
answer
mean?
that even though I've never been in a strip club.
I'm just concerned about why the
preach.
other people are there.
She should be
because-
asking us.
Exactly.
What's your
Why
relationship
you
with your
here?
dad?
What's your relationship
Is
with your
dad?
mama?
Was your dad around?
Where your mama at? Where your
Does she know
mama
you here?
at?
But I can answer that a little bit, and I've never been to a strip club before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because she over there shaking things that we want, and you not. That's the reason why.
But if that type of money involved,
Exactly.
your wife ain't gonna shake
come
man.
home and you start
Girl, he gonna
making it rain on me. I'm
a
gonna
rubber
shake whatever
band?
you want to shake.
Hey,
hold on.
pull out
Bands to make
$900
her
and put it in a
dance.
rubber band. $900 and 20s.
Bands
Put it in a
to
rubber
make her
band.
dance.
Go to your wife and see what she'll shake for it.
Bro, she
I
ain't gonna
implore
lie.
you to do that and bring that back.
You know what? I will go home
that
and I will
back.
do that.
The
But
joint, pull it out the joint account.
Right.
This is the thing, though.
Hold on. So you telling me pull it out the joint account, so you just pretty much recycle
Oh, yeah,
it.
you gonna put it back. You gonna go back in there.
No.
This is
right
just
back
for
up in there.
fun.
This is
This is a
aesthetic.
theory. We're trying to see. We're trying to test this theory. This is how scientists find out if stuff works.
This thing, I don't think my wife is gonna react the way I want to. I think her first question gonna be like, "Where is this coming from?"
Right. Where you get all this money from? She probably gonna check the bank account. Like, I can't even check this in our account.
Well, I think that's a
You
relationship
came here
goal,
to throw
though.
my money on me.
But I think that should be a relationship goal, though. Like one day, randomly, you have rose petals all everywhere, and then all of a sudden, your significant come over and you just hit him with dollar bills real quick.
Wow. Man, I'm telling you,
Dance will make you dance.
You'll be shocked, boy. Because we all got the same fantasies. We want to throw it. They want to catch it.
Right.
It's right.
Right.
You do it in a nice, safe,
Yeah,
contained environment.
environment,
Boy,
yeah.
that'll be a
Right.
good time
We ain't gotta
for
worry about
everybody.
security.
That'll be a good
I ain't gotta worry
time.
about another girl stacked better than me getting
But
your
boy,
attention. I got all your attention.
Man,
Okay.
listen.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna try that though.
No, I bet you the response is positive.
I bet it is too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
To my entanglement,
You know what I'm
my
saying?
situationship,
Yeah,
and my
please.
relationship.
It was like, hey, baby,
Get some money.
Like you sneak up behind her, hey, baby. She turned
Get
around
some
and just smack her
wands.
$1.
What you want to do with this band, bro?
Start
Get
shaking
some
out of nowhere.
ones.
The whole
Bands to make a day. Shoot, he was on to something with that
You
song.
feel me? For real, there was no exceptions to
Yeah,
that.
he-
Bands
bands
are
to
making
make
her.
her.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Juicy J.
Right, thanks, Juicy J for president.
Did y'all see the Versus thing?
Oh,
No, I didn't.
Oh man,
So
with
360
busy.
Mafia and Bone Thugs and Harmony had a Versus battle.
Why?
That is a great question.
I'm sorry.
That is no. Honestly, that's a great
Why?
question. But don't
totally
affect the story. But
It
yeah, didn't make sense.
different.
Yeah, it is. They are.
It
They are
did.
very
It didn't-
different.
it
They
didn't
are
make
very
sense.
different.
The thing is, it ended in a fight. Like,
them
Yeah,
boys
and-
got into it for real.
because Busy Bone, the Beyonce of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Y'all gonna leave Busy Bone.
That's they Omarion.
Look,
Busy Bone is they Omarion,
Busy
bro.
Bone is like y'all gonna leave Busy Bone alone. But everybody know Busy Bone pop off. Like I don't know why.
See,
He
I
is
ain't
the
know-
diva.
But
Like,
see,
you know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
even know that though.
Oh yeah, Busy Bone always somewhere going on.
Oh, that's crazy.
Busy
bro.
Bone. Busy will pop
Yeah,
off.
man, he
Thing,
like that,
though,
bro.
all I seen Juicy J started walking. I seen DJ Paul with his little
Oh
head.
Yeah.
no!
No, don't do it. He did it.
I mean,
Oh, bro, that was
ain't
beefing
that
for real.
illegal to like throw bottles at handicapped people?
Nah, you can't. There's got to be some sort of hate
That's illegal.
crime.
That's illegal anywhere with a handicap.
That's
I'm
got to be
just saying,
some.
like, it's like ain't it like a don't you have like?
That's got to be some sort of hate crime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it has to be. It has to be, right?
All right.
I would think.
Bro, you know, it definitely probably.
Like,
oh
when
man,
you're-
DJ Paul about to make some money.
Won't you have more jail time
Right,
for
yeah,
it?
for
You
the
know,
little hand,
yeah,
bro.
like you can't. He can't. That's not a fair fight.
No,
That's
man,
not
you
a fair
can't just
fight.
go
Tell you
around
what, though,
doing
I
that.
love like people with like the little arms and like they're UFC fighters.
Mm-hmm.
They fight like that, and they are my favorites because they be beating the brakes off.
Oh,
niggas with
for
them
sure.
nubs. Like I seen this one dude, he caught like he was doing throwing a jab, and all of a sudden he just hit him with the nub.
Yeah, and that got some power in that nub, man.
They call that being clubbed.
Right.
But this is the thing, they said that's cheating. Cause they said the nub is just like a bone. I'm
No,
like,
Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. They making
It
an
was
excuse.
a fair
Yeah,
fight. You
come
hop
on,
in the
bro.
ring with this. Like, nope.
Nah.
like just imagine being like the person, the girlfriend or the dude who been training like months to fight this nigga with nubs,
Yeah, with a nub.
and then lose to the nigga.
Like,
I
bruh.
was like, this is my strong hand.
This was listen, but you
My
know,
little hand
but
is
you know who
strong.
is the. But see, your lady, they are the best. See, he ain't thinking that his nub is like a bone excuse. His girl thought of that. If your girl love you, she gonna make an
yeah.
excuse
Oh yeah.
for why you lost. Why you,
Baby.
That wasn't even fair. That wasn't even fair.
I would have been scared if somebody would have came at me with that little thing. I would have ducked too. I would have fell out too.
Yeah, you lose that
baby.
shit. I don't care if
She
it's-
with the nub. That's when I knew something was wrong. I was like, that nub is too powerful.
Your girl love you, man. It's you. It
gonna
ain't never
make
your
you-
fault why you
Never.
lost.
Right.
Never like he was picking on
Hell.
you. He was picking on you because they told him in the beginning he couldn't use that nub, baby, and he used it anyway. That wasn't even fair.
That was funny.
We gonna
the type
make
of
you
girl
feel
I
like
want
a
in my
king
Yeah, for
even
sure,
when you
bro.
not.
It be like, for sure. She
Man,
knows.
that was funny.
That's the type of woman I want in my
Yes,
life.
exactly. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling
she
you.
knows. She lost.
You
lost
gotta
to
have a good woman in
Yeah,
your
you
life,
got a good girl
regardless
in
if
your
it's a
life.
sister, a auntie,
She
a
gonna make
cousin.
some
Because if
excuses.
y'all call me talking about y'all got here with a nub, I'm like, oh, heck, no. I done seen them fights before. That wasn't fair.
That wasn't fair to you, bro.
Rematch. You need a do-over.
Just imagine going to the nigga with the nub for a rematch. Look, bro, that
Like,
wasn't fair.
you caught me the first time. I was shocked. I ain't even know.
All right, so we are coming to the end of the show. I hope y'all enjoy. You know, again, if you see subscribe, please subscribe. And also, let's turn over here to Miss Val. And you have anything coming up you want to say out to her?
Yes, I actually do. I have 2 events on December 18th. The first show is at Calabar and Grill. That's at 4144 Redden Road, Suite 102. That's in Stone Mountain. It is a $20 cover charge. I will be opening there. Some heavy hitters. We got Jay Kill, Dexter Tucker, is starring Boomerang, hosted by Monty Jonesy. Then I will be hosting at the Booman or the Lion's Den. That's in Alpharetta. So the first show, the doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. The second show, doors open at 8. Show starts at 9.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. What about you, sir? You have anything coming up?
Yeah. So right now I'm on a sabbatical from comedy, just because I just had my baby, so I'm gonna take some time to enjoy him.
Congrats, man.
In January, me and Kendall are doing a virtual open mic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the Hollywood Improv?
Chocolate Sundays.
The Chocolate Sundays.
Chocolate Sundays.
Yeah, Chocolate
Okay.
Sundays, which is like one of the number one clubs in like United States.
Laugh
of America.
Factory.
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
basically
Laugh
gonna be
Factory.
hosted at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, I want to get on that show too
Me
as well.
too.
I want to get on.
we
Kendall.
gonna I'll show you
I
how to
wanna
do
be
it
on
for sure. So we gonna be doing that, and then just in January I'm back on the field.
Okay. All right. What about you, Kendall? What's up?
If you can't make it out to either of Val's performance, I'm gonna be starring in a Christmas production. Well, not starring, but one of the stars in a Christmas production. It's got like 20 different comedians, all of them funny. It's called called a Christmas show, the Crazy Christmas Show.
Okay.
December the 18th. And then we got that show in January that I'm really excited about. So
Okay. Good. Yes. So we got so pretty much yes.
Bear, anything for you?
For me, no, I'm pretty much trying to see different ways. I'm going to be traveling to Pensacola, New York, and California next year.
Oh, congrats.
And
Congrats.
I'm going to be checking out that scene out there, and also put this out here, calling all beat makers and producers, looking for outro music. And if you do have beats that you want to donate, add, or want to sell for the low, please DM me or send me a message on Instagram. Thank you very much for tuning in. Anybody else have anything?
Oh, I got you on the beats. I not work at a studio, but like I have a studio that I go to that's like family.
Okay.
So like I'll help you with that.
All right, cool. And thank you everybody for tuning in to the Unpopular Opinion with C Bear and Kendall. And as always, peace